It's gotta be something to watch. Let's see what we got, man. K-Pop Demon Hunters. Surely there has to be something else we can watch. Yeah, so let's go back to K-Pop Demon Hunters.
Soon after.
Hey, black people.
I am in disbelief. What's going on, everybody? It's Kata, aka Khalil Too Short, and man, I can't believe that I'm saying this. I watched a K-pop movie the other day with my daughter just to throw something on because, you know, we were chilling on the couch, and man, I ended up not liking. I loved this movie, dude. This thing right here awakened something in me that I didn't even know was there.
Huh?
And no, it's not me being gay. No, that's not what it is. I actually enjoyed the story and the songs in K-Pop Demon Hunter.
How, Sway?
Like, to be honest with you, I had no expectations going into this film. It was just something I wanted to play in the background. But then I started getting hooked on the story that they were telling about the lead character, Rumi, and everything that was going on with her in her life with her two friends. It was very interesting, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, there were moments that genuinely made me laugh while watching this film. It was very refreshing for me to watch a film that is just a good movie. You know, in our sphere of the internet, we don't really get that a lot. Good movies. Most of the time they take the things that we like and they bastardize it and they turn it into some kind of propaganda machine and then slam you over the head with calling you racist and sexist if you don't like it, and you never get good moral stories anymore, you know, about be a good person, you know, loving your friends, being who you are in spite of everything that's going on in your life, doing the right thing because it's the right thing to do, you know, moral themes that a lot of people in the West just don't know how to write anymore. So we always have to go and escape to the East and find something that's coming out of Japan or China, of all places, and South Korea to get those kind of moral messages. And with K-Pop Demon Hunter, that is exactly what you get throughout its entire runtime. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit about it, some of the things I enjoyed, and some of the things I think, you know, you could have worked on that, and all of the above. But before we do that, I need you guys to do 3 things for me. Like the video, share the video, and please also subscribe to the channel because we're on the road to 30K by the end of the year. And if you don't do all 3 of those things, that's perfectly fine because you're not gonna be watching K-Pop Demon Hunters. Oh no, I'm gonna make you sit through the entirety of Happy Gilmore 2.
Trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Yes, I didn't like that film. No, I won't make a video to elaborate. It's dog shit. Let's go. All right, let's keep it short and sweet, just like the runtime of this film, mind you. We have 3 main characters. We have Mira, Zoe, and Rumi. It's the classic archetypes for a trio when it comes to movies. You have the reserved stoic one, who obviously has some deeper feelings about things, but they have that tough exterior that you could never get through. You have the goofy little one that's like the little sister of the group that's always cracking jokes and is the lighthearted one and everyone loves. And then you have the leader of the group, the one that's hiding the dark secret and the one that's trying not to let too many people in to her life. They come from a long line of female singers from South Korea whose harmonies synchronize in order to create a protection around the entire globe from the demons called the Hoon Moon. I see what you guys did there. You had the females all together and they synchronize in order to, hey, you ain't slick. They're on a world tour and are about to make the Golden Hoon Moon, which will make sure that the demons can never come up to the surface and steal people's souls again. But there is a dilemma because Rumi's mother mated with a demon, which makes Rumi half demon. She's been hiding the patterns that she has and lying to them her entire life, and now it's starting to catch up to her because the patterns are starting to go for her voice box. All the while, the demons are figuring out they need a new strategy in order to get those sweet, sweet, precious souls, so they decide to make a demon boy band. And I tell you, man, I wish that Soda Pop was not stuck in my head the way that it is, dude. I'm so tired of that song, man. All right, wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
But hijinks ensue throughout the entirety of the film. You get the one guy, Jinu, who is the lead of the demon boy band, figuring out that Rumi is a demon, which gives them some kind of common ground. Rumi is lying throughout the entire film to her friends about what's going on with her and saying that she's, you know, just kind of tired and she just wants to make sure that they have the golden moon. And of course, this being a film from the East, there's going to be themes of friendship, family, and love. And you see that in the film because Rumi and Jinu start to come together and they have some kind of relationship that develops throughout the film. And then you see the moral messaging in the film of don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to others. You can trust other people. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to forgive yourself for the things that you've done in the past. And on and on and on. Just basic stuff that you don't see much anymore. And I very much appreciate that because, again, most of the films that we watch nowadays that come from Hollywood don't do that. It's always, hey, you're better than everybody else because superficial reason. You don't need anybody else because superficial reason. With this film, it's just, hey, remember family, remember friends, remember love, remember things that can make you laugh because of context and things that are happening in the story. Remember cool action scenes that matter and aren't just there to be there. Remember catchy songs and films that you used to watch growing up. Hey, we got some more for you here. It's doing everything that films nowadays don't do, and I very much appreciate it. I turned this film on just to be background noise, and by the end, I was literally invested in the story. When you get to the part where Rumi is singing the song and it's looking like they're about to have the golden moon, and then she gets tricked by Jinu because he can't be going against the demon god or else he's going to die, and then you figure out that she's a demon and the rest of the world sees it. It has emotional impact because the character has been trying to make sure that nobody can figure this out because she's ashamed of who she is. I resonated with that like anyone else could. Anyone has felt like, oh, I'm not doing enough, or I don't want people to see me a certain way. It's a moral messaging thing, something that can resonate with anyone, and that's why it works. And by the end, when they're singing the song, I was like, damn, this is really good. Like, I did not expect me to like this film as much as I did, let alone like the songs as much as I did. They knocked it out of the park. As somebody that used to watch Disney films growing up, you know, like Toy Story, Tarzan, one of my favorites, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which has one of the greatest animated songs of all time about a man dealing with lust. I'm so glad that you have films that are coming out nowadays with good soundtracks, man. It's just good to look at. And then when the film ends, they come together and they figure out that it's okay to be who you are. Everyone forgives themselves. They beat the demons. One of the characters dies off. He sacrifices himself for Rumi, you know, standing up like a man should be. More moral messaging coming from the East. I was like, wow, I wouldn't mind watching this again, and I wouldn't mind a sequel. Good job, Netflix. You actually put out an original film that is good, and it's not Happy Gilmore 2. I'm gonna keep throwing shade at that movie. It fucking sucks, man. I can't stand it. All in all, I just wanted to come on here and say, go watch Kpop Demon Hunters if you haven't. It's been #1 on Netflix for weeks now, and they are starting to do sing-alongs in movie theaters, and they are selling out as soon as they announce the tickets are on sale. It's insane. You have grown-ass men in their 40s and 50s saying, wow, I don't even like K-pop, but man, I watched this film and I enjoyed it. You have me, a black individual that listens to nothing but rap and hip-hop, and sometimes rock, going, I don't like K-pop, but man, this film is fucking good and I love these songs. Make more films like this, which are geared at children but have moral messaging that can apply to anyone. That's what we used to get all the time growing up. So this is a breath of fresh air. I know people are gonna call me gay because I'm praising a K-pop movie, but I truly don't care. You should watch the film and enjoy it for yourself. And if you have watched it, let me know down below how you feel about it, what you think. Do you want to see a sequel? And do you think Netflix is gonna make it good and not put in some AI bullshit like they've been talking about for the last few days? Put all of it down in the comments below. I will see you guys on the next one. Please be safe, be well, y'all. Be easy, man.
Alright, B, we got that scrap on you. What up, y'all?
Alright, I'ma fuck with you.
Alright, bro.